YouTube, I'm Cooler Koala and I'm bringing you the next top 10 video, and this time we're going to see the top 10 sleeping positions that Bullet used in 2017. So get ready, this is another blast from the past. What's up YouTube? Welcome to Koala Gardens. Please make sure you smash that like button and leave me a comment. I'm Katrina and I'm passionate about saving koalas. I have a wildlife sanctuary and you get to share the experiences here with me. I also help create a beautiful series of children's books based on the animals here on the property. Please make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. You can help me help koalas even more. Closed captions are available in several languages thanks to Eric. And now, sit back and enjoy the video. So you're probably wondering, how can I possibly rank gorgeous koala video? I mean, it is not easy, let me tell you. Well, I do it in a totally objective way, using purely my emotional response, which I call the cooler meter. So the cooler meter will rank them from the, oh yeah, that's cute, through the, I'm dying and throwing things around the room, it's so cute, right up to the, I just black out to the awesomeness of it all. And starting from number 10 and working our way down, we've got Bullet in a perfect ball. Now, you know, us koalas are pretty smart. We sleep like this because it keeps biting insects off our face and out of our ears and eyes, and it stops that wind blowing in our little eyes too. He's quite a long way up that tree, isn't he? What a great arboreal fellow. Sometimes one of the smartest things to do is to just give yourself a bit of a wedgie when you're in those trees, and then you can relax in and sleep no matter how high up in the tree you are, and Bullet's got that down perfect. What I really like about Bullet in this one is the way he's got himself tucked quite nicely into the fork of two thick bits of a tree trunk. That's a good way to not get thrown about when the wind's blowing. Not that we really mind that very much anyway. I've got to admit, I do have a giggle every time I look at this one. You see how Bullet's got himself nestled in and he's using that bit of a branch like a side rail to hold him in place. Now that's one smart way to stay in the branch. Here we are, and it's early morning. Bullet looks like he's so peacefully balanced, but had a little bit of a scratch, a little bit of a stretch and a yawn, and what I love is how smart is that? He's actually got a little railing in front of him that he can hang on to so that he stays perfectly in place. There ain't nothing that a koala doesn't know about how to stay up in a tree, whether it's daytime, nighttime, or whether it's that beautiful early morning when you just can't quite finish waking up. That's it. Scoot up, take a hold. Notice how he's holding on with his feet and his hands. Clever boy that Bullet. And here comes the early morning sun. And now Bullet's going to give us a perfect face tuck. We saw him doing a bit of a ball shape before, but this time he's actually sitting sloped up on the branch, and he's got his arms folded around so that he's keeping every bit of his head protected. Oh, now we know why. You can see that ear flapping. Those biting insects are so annoying. Getting down to number 4, and I called this one Perfect Balance because even though he is hanging on a little bit with his left hand and his right foot, just look at how he's positioned on that branch, and he's able to just slip away in the gentle breeze. Now we're really getting down into it. I just always crack up when I look at how he's doing a bit of a side sleeping. You know, you can't always sleep on your side properly when you've got to do things in a tree. Now we're up to number 2, and it's a really short one, but that tiny thin branch that Bullet's balanced on, that just made me say, yeah, this one gets it, even if it's short. And here we go, we've made it. Number 1, and it's this laid back sleeping that's just got me cracking right up. Look at the way he's holding on high with his hands and his legs just sticking out like it's the best little spot in the whole world, and he's way, way, way up high. Well, there we go, and that was the top 10 best sleeping positions of Bullet during 2017. Hey, I wonder if you agree with me. I'd love you to make a comment below if you think that I got the order wrong, because I'm sure my cooler meter is really the best. So let me know, and you know what? You made it right through to the end of another video. So will you write in the comments below, sleep tight, Bullet? Thanks for watching, and I'll be having more great video coming up all through the rest of this month and on forever and ever. Bye now. Thanks for visiting Koala Gardens. Did you hit the like button? Now before you go, there's lots more great video to see, and make sure you've subscribed and hit that notification bell.